JohnnyJans here aboard the Disney Dream, and I think a little ship tour is in order so that you folks can get a feel of what it's like to be here on the Disney Dream. So let's make our way and join me as we do some meandering around. Okay, we are starting off where everything really begins on deck 2. There's not much on deck 1, but the health services area. So we're starting off on deck 2 because that's where stuff is. And as we make our way down this hallway here, we come to the Enchanted Garden restaurant. But look, little Jan's found some enchantment of her own. Enchanted pictures. Look, things happen. Got some awesome Mickey and Friends paintings, probably for purchase. And just in here, like I said, is the Enchanted Garden restaurant. And how enchanted the garden is indeed. Check out the flowers hanging from above on the ceiling and all the garden-like atmosphere as we look around. And that's pretty much all that's located here on deck 2 is your Enchanted Garden restaurant. So let's move up a deck and see what else I find. All right, continuing off to the right, just a little bit of the Enchanted Garden restaurant. There is this awesome staircase. Sometimes this staircase is closed because of character meet and greets, but right now it is open, and I have arrived on the main entry atrium area. This is where all the happening happens. All the characters, Santa, Pluto's there right now. The big tree is over there, grand piano, Donald's statue. So this is the central hub of the ship, as it were. And continuing off to the right of the atrium, behind these doors, is the Royal Palace restaurant here. This restaurant seems like there's more space to sit and overlook the entire restaurant. It also has a very elegant feel. I mean, just check out these table markers. Classy. And again, because it's Christmas time, this is where we're gonna find this epic gingerbread house that I love. So cool. And just by looking around, you'll see tons of cool art and things. Here's some mermaids, probably from Peter Pan. It makes me think of Peter Pan's Flight. Maybe that's where it's from. And you can see the sea off to this porthole on the side here. And as I'm making a way down the hallway here, this is the Royal Palace, the windows of the Royal Palace. Again, getting ready for dinner is what they're doing. And down this long hallway, we have a lot of animation drawings here lining this hallway. You know why? Because at the very end of this hallway is Animator's Palette, the third and final special restaurant that you will dine in on your dining plan here on the Disney Dream. Look at this wonderful Christmas tree. It's a little tilted. Don't adjust your camera, but I like it. And there's little Jan's giving us some scale right now. Inside the Animator's Palette is essentially Turtle Talk with Crush, as Crush visits you around your table while you eat, much like the Epcot attraction. There's some staircases. Where do those stairs go? They go up. And this is a special elevator for Animator's Palette. You can tell by the sign right there. They have those fancy Disney Dream elevators that tell you actually where your elevator is by the Mickey hand when it's coming down. I love that. And I have Mickey Mouse behind this blocked door, and I don't know where it goes. So we're gonna go back the other way. And now I am on the other side. This is where the shops are. So this is where you're gonna get all your fun merch, all those gifts, all those good Disney Cruise Line things. Here's the outside of the Walt Disney Theater. And there's Walt, not creepy looking at all. All right, folks, we are on deck 4 now. So I just went up another deck, and we are at the top part of the Walt Disney Theater. This is the upper balcony entrance, is up here on deck 4. Right now I've just stepped outside on deck 4 and I am on the walking trail or jogging trail if you're so inclined. Right above us, that's the lifeboats there. Hopefully you never have to see them lowered. And then we got the view of the ocean. There's loungers all along the deck. And again, this is a prime walking, running trail around the entire ship. But just look at the ocean here on our day of sea Disney Dream. So here on deck 4, if you're looking for something to do, maybe a little nightlife action, maybe get a fancy drink or something, you can come to the district where they have all these bars that are written behind me. Actually, there's only 3, but they write it so many times. The district just provides a whole different atmosphere as compared to the rest of the ship. It's always very dimly lit. It feels like you're waiting outside of a nightclub. Literally, there are silhouettes waiting outside the door on the walls, and there's red carpet and fanfare all around. There's a tunnel down 4. I'm gonna peek in at bingo real quick. See what it looks like, if we can see it, or whatever it is. Oh, it's a trivia. 2000s trivia is happening here. Just the way you are. And that lounge was called Evolution, even though I can't see it there. There it is, there's the word. Here's one of my favorite places to get my drink. This is the pub. It's kind of a sports bar, kind of all things happening in here, and I just love the look and feel of it. And as we move out of the district and we ease things up a little bit, we pass the D Lounge, pretty much like a lounge bar, but I love the TVs on the wall. They enhance the atmosphere. Also here on deck 4 is Shutters. This is where everybody gets their fun pics that they've compiled and paid for here on the cruise. And they got all kinds of things. You could also get a glimpse of characters that are appearing. Right now we see the back of Mickey's head as he's meeting and greeting over there, as we're making our way through Shutters photo studio. I, for one, am actually glad that I didn't spend the extra on the photo package, because it really saved us up a lot of time from stopping and getting all those pictures with the characters, because the characters just got such long lines that that's going to take a bulk of your day just trying to meet each character. Alright, I have moved on up to deck 5 now. You can hear the music in the background because just on the side of me here, we're at the top balcony of the atrium, the highest point, and you can see the performers happening now. And passing these nice windows with prince and princesses in them means you're right outside the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Bring money, because you're gonna need it. But if you want to get all done up like a pirate or a princess or anything like that, this is where you go, just on deck 5. The overhead shot of Mickey Mouse there. That's cool. Decorations. We're moving down deck 5 right now. There's another detective agency kiosk as we move down this hallway. And at the very end of the hall is the Oceaneer Lab, which is the second drop-off location area for the kids. Disney's Oceaneer Club. As we pass, there's the Oceaneer Club. The kids love getting dropped off there. One thing I found out about the kids club, my kids definitely prefer the Oceaneer Club to the Oceaneer Lab, because the Oceaneer Club has a lot more interactive things, including the Millennium Falcon experience and some of the other themed rooms, and it's actually a little bit bigger, but they still enjoy the lab. We found the lab was open way less for open house compared to the club. So it was a lot harder to actually drop them off in the club part because it was always an open house, but they were always really excited when they got in there. Also in the back end of Deck 5, we have the Buena Vista Theater where they actually show movies, and some that are still in theaters. Like we got Strange World right here, and they're also showing Wakanda Forever. So that's pretty cool. And now we're up here on Deck 11, which is a continuation of where everything else is. We're gonna move that. And we're up here where you get ice cream. I believe this is Frozone's area. There's a cool picture of Frozone right there, where you get those sweet treats. And it's pretty quiet and chill up here on Deck 11. And of course, the Aqueduct is running, which is that awesome water coaster that takes you around the ship. Definitely loved it. JohnnyJans, one of his favorite things was the Aqueduct. Here's the child splash pad area. The kids can splash around Nemo and friends. And over here is Cabanas. This is where the buffet is. And it's nice and quiet in here. Just imagine it during the day, super crazy and a lot of people. But what's really cool is getting a table over there in the corner, overlooking the ocean. And here's where the food is. It's all lined up. Look at that, it's Nemo. It's the big blue sea right here in the big blue world. There's Bruce up there. Hey, I found Nemo. There he is. Look at the sand castle castles on the wall. Get it? Sand castle castles. Here's something cool in the Cabanas. You got the seagulls hanging out, the mine, looking at all that good food. They're scouting. They're always watching your food, wondering what's there. And as we meander around up the stairs now to Deck 12, we have Coco playing on the funnel vision, reaching the top of Deck 12. As we pan around, it's dark out. There's JohnnyJans on the stairs, giving it some scale for us as we have the backdrop of the pool and the Aqueduct going around, looking beautiful at night, I must say. And behold, that wonderful Disney Cruise Line Mickey logo on here on the funnel, looking awesome at night. And here is the sports deck with a basketball court. I love the Mickey insignias on the railings. And look, if you want to play mini golf, there's a whole fun mini golf course where they have everything, even the kitchen sink. If you want a sweet treat, you come here at Vanellope's, literally sweet treats for an additional price, of course. But let's just go and look and just see the fun decorations. You got King Candy. You got the lickety split race car here. Vanellope's hanging upside down. It's not a double stripe, so she's okay. Check out the lights, all the peppermints on the ceiling. They put a lot into this candy shop and they made it look great. Look at the cup you could win. First place winner. Let me show you some of the candy that we're dealing with here. Look at these wonderfully decorated sweets that you could pay extra for and partake. Wow. That is awesome. It's a good thing we had dessert because these things look very tempting. I'm not gonna lie. Look at all these things. Look at that donut right there. That's cool. And the holiday treats, of course, Christmas. Look at that rose. Very well done in here. Well, there it is. A deck-by-deck tour of the Disney Dream, as only JohnnyJans can bring you. I hope you enjoyed meandering around with me here on the Disney Dream. You gotta come check it out for yourself. It is a truly amazing ship. But next time, I want you to join me because we're heading to Disney's private island, Castaway Cay, where we're gonna get off the ship and do some meandering around.
Oh no, false alarm.
He just came out.
Please go back to enjoying the race.
Nice.